Live. Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of the manga spinoff here at Omnibros Live. I'm your host for this evening, Gio here. We're going to be talking about all the cool manga that's coming out in the month of August. No hauls or previews, none of that crazy stuff, just a little stream dedicated to some haulage action or previews, I should say. It's been a rough couple of days, so you'll have to excuse my language. Yeah, I am literally setting this up while I'm talking to you guys. But let me remind you, of course, that you can find us every Sunday, Monday, and Thursdays on the Omnibus Collectors Network. And of course, a big shout out to the wonderful sponsor of tonight's stream. That is, of course, InStockTrades.com, where you can get your manga, omnibus, hardcovers, trade paperbacks, all that fun stuff, all the collected editions that you could ever want. You can find it, of course, at our wonderful sponsor, In Stock Trades, where, of course, $50 or more gets you free shipping. Loyalty discounts tack on an extra 2% to that. And if you order $50 or more in your order, like I said, you get free shipping and wonderful packaging and a fantastic customer service. So thank you to the wonderful sponsor for tonight's show, InStockTrades.com. All right. I was just going to pull off the IST gift card thing. Not today. Not today. That will be the last Monday of August. Will we go back and do a gift card giveaway. All right. Yeah, so it's been a while. It's amazing what things can happen at the drop of a hat. I will probably do a stream on my channel, A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime, manga, comics, all that stuff. Talking about a few heavy things that have happened. I'm not gonna talk about it here, but if you want to follow me on my channel, then we can hang out for a little bit for a little serious talk, I guess. If it's not tomorrow, Friday night, it'll probably be Saturday night, something like that. So yeah, but tonight we're here to talk about manga. One of my favorite things to read is, of course, manga. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out in the month of August. So give me a second here while I pull off the list from the good folks over at Bright Stuff, because it's nice and convenient with thumbnails. That's why I use them. Let's see if I can. Oh, because I have to do this. I have to do 96 per page. All right. So yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you, Nick, for starting off the chatty chat. Thank you so much. James is here. Nice. Farhan, nice to see you. Peace and love. Gary, thank you for joining. Travis, hope you're doing okay. It's good to see you and have some fun and talk about some manga. Yeah, totally. I love you too, buddy. Thank you so much. Travis would definitely be down for that. Thanking of you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to keep it together. Let's see. If I go to the last page. Okay. Okie dokie. Here we go. Last page. Oh, okay. I definitely need to censor this. I forgot the little adult tab. Otherwise, YouTube is going to get very angry at us. Okay, here we go. Share the screen here. Share screen. Chrome tab. Boom. Shakalaka. All right, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. So you can see they have a little promotion going on right now, but that's none of our business. There we go. Sam, I am. Thank you for joining. And my buddy Cleveland Brown is also here. Thank you so much. So yeah, previews for the month of August. A lot of cool stuff coming out. One noteworthy item is the final volume of Demon Slayer is coming out, which is huge. I have, luckily, I have not been spoiled for the ending. I've been able to deflect the spoilers, if you will. So I'm pretty excited to read the conclusion for Demon Slayer. I've held off from going to the app because I am subscribed to the Shonen Jump app, uh, and I'm just waiting for the physical volume. So I'm really excited about that. But as you can see here, we've got a bunch of titles to talk about. Adult tab is for later in the stream. Yeah, that's for the after dark segment. Maybe the campfires that Gabe and Lou like to do. I think you guys are, if you, I don't know how to do the Patreon plug. That's not my thing. I don't participate in that. But I believe there's a campfire Patreon thing, Hangouts or whatever you call it, Saturday night with Gabe and Lou and all the patrons. So if you are supporting Omnibros Live through Patreon, stay tuned for that. I believe you guys get to participate in the campfire. So yeah, Travis, I pre-ordered that box set. So pumped! Hell yeah, man! I'm envious because I want to own it in a nice box, but I've been collecting the volume since like 2 years now, which sucks. And I'm not gonna get the supplemental material, but whatever. um, it's a nice sacrifice so that other people can enjoy the box set. All right, so stuff that's coming out. Let's see. We've got here Sachi's Monstrous Appetite, Volume 3. Sayonara Football, Farewell, My Dear Kramer, Volume 5. This is interesting. I was watching the anime for this. I didn't like the art style, so I dropped it, but I hear great things about the manga. It's a nice, wholesome, healthy look at sports story with no gimmicks or fan service or jokes. It's a lot better than it seems. The only bad thing is the freaking name, which is terrible. My Dear Kramer. So yeah, we also have Sir Vamp Volume 15 coming out. Rosie in the Labyrinth Volume 2 is coming out, which looks adorable. Here we go, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Volume 23, the final volume of Demon Slayer. That's awesome. The Promised Neverland Volume 20. I believe this is the final volume too. Let me hit the little quick view here. I don't know. Chat, is this the final volume for Promised Neverland? I think so. Uncle from Another World, Volume 2. You might hear some sounds in the background because I have Discord open. So I do apologize for that. Here we have Yona of the Dawn, Volume 31. If you've seen my haul videos, I bought a couple months ago the first 3 volumes of Yona. So I'm really behind on this series. I hope that all the volumes get reprinted because right now, out of 31, I would say like 22 or 23 of them are out of stock or out of print. So that sucks. The King's Beast, Volume 3. Kaze Hikaru, Volume 29. We Never Learn. I forgot about the series. Volume 17 is coming out. Let me switch on over to the next page here. Okay. There we go. There we go. James, I want to get Promised Neverland, but I want Viz to make a box set. It's going to be a long wait, especially because of the way the season 2 ended and how horrible that was. So I do apologize on their behalf. It's going to be a while before you get a box set. The reception, definitely the public image of the franchise plummeted after season 2. And man, thank you for joining, buddy. I contacted Right Stuff about giving me free shipping on that Demon Slayer box set, and no luck. Well, they lost a customer on that item. Not that it matters to them in the end. That sucks. I really don't understand why it doesn't have free shipping. Maybe they see it as a deluxe item. Same with the statues, if I remember correctly. You still have to pay shipping, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's because the price is so high to get the items. I don't know. But that is a shame. Other manga that are coming out. Why does it say November? We're in the wrong month here. What the heck is going on? Release date new to Hold. Hold up. Did I screw this up? It says November. What the heck is happening? All right. Let me stop sharing the screen for a second here to fix the thing. Release date should be new to old and 96. All right. Do you think IST will have the Demon Slayer box set? I've never looked or ordered a manga box set from them. I'm pretty sure they will because IST has a lot of Viz Media products. So I'm almost certain they will sell the Demon Slayer box set. And I think, if I remember correctly, let's see. Let me do a little search here. They will be selling the final volume next week. I don't see it yet on the coming soon tab, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it. If they're selling, because I bought most of the singles when I first started collecting Demon Slayer, I bought them from IST, like the first 10 volumes or so. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell the box set. Let's see over here. Why is this damn thing showing me November? We're supposed to be looking at August. What the freaking hell, man? All right. I'm going to go down here and set old to new. We just travel into the future without a DeLorean. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, now it's showing me October. What the hell is happening? Old to new. Let's see. Come on, guys, get it together. Get it together, everybody. Um, Manga. Shoot. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. All right, let's. Um, this is a weird night for this to be malfunctioning. I've never had problems in a year or so that I've done manga streams on this on Omnibros. Uh, well, whatever. We're gonna go through them together. If there's anything wrong, blame the system, not me. Let's share the screen again. Let's go back. There we go. Alrighty. So we're back. I hope so. I'm mixed on getting the box set. I'm an anime only, and big draw of the series is UFO Table's adaptation. I'm a huge anime fan. Of manga. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. A little laggy all of a sudden. Because why the hell not? I feel you, Cleveland Brown. I would rather watch a show and then read the manga or stuff like that. So now what I'm trying to do is collect anime originals and get, or if I'm getting a manga, it has to be something that I'm not interested in owning in Blu-ray form. Usually the Shonen Jump stuff. Like recently, I dropped Fire Force, which I know is not Shonen Jump. I get it. Don't correct me. I was watching it, didn't feel like collecting both things, so I dropped one and I dropped the manga. Um, so with Demon Slayer, however, I really love the story, and I wanted to keep going with the plot. So I picked up the manga. I think it was a holiday, early 2020 or late 2019, something like that. And it was a holiday. I think it was a Memorial Day or something like that. And I said, screw it, and ordered like the first 7 or 8 volumes and kept going from there. Okay, so we're back to August. We have a couple new books here. Here we have Laughing Under the Clouds, Volume 3. I Swear I Won't Bother You Again, Volume 2. Bite Maker, The King's Omen, Volume 2. Days of Love at Seagull Villa, Volume 3. And Days of Love at Seagull Villa is a nice Yuri rom com or drama series, I should say. Has an interesting premise. I haven't read it yet, but uh, it's interesting. Here we have Pompo the Cinephile, Volume 1. Happy Kanako's Killer Life, Volume 1. This is a colored manga. Trapped in a dating sim, the world of otome games is tough for mobs, Volume 1. One of my favorite rom-coms, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Volume 20. It says here in stock, I assume it came out already, or it comes out soon. Haikyuu, Volume 45. If I'm not mistaken, this is the final volume of Haikyuu. Finally ending that series. A phenomenal series that took the world by storm. A lot of people got interested in volleyball because of Haikyuu. It's a fun one. I've only watched like the first two seasons of the anime, and they're really good. If you want a solid a modern sports manga, this one's going to go for the record books as one of the greatest, I think. Here is another title that a lot of people are excited about. It is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind, Volume 1. So we're finally getting started collecting Golden Wind. Really awesome. JoJo's a series that I'm collecting via anime. However, if they release Part 6 in manga, I may consider getting it. I don't know. I want to keep the story going because I'm only watching it through the show. Or I'm only catching up to the story with the show, I should say. Here we have Black Clover Volume 26 and Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 11, two very popular series. Another popular series that you might want to pick up as soon as possible, because trust me, it will go out of stock quickly, is Chainsaw Man Volume 6. The hype train for Chainsaw Man really keeps building. More volumes come out, more people learn about the series. They're watching manga tubers talking about it. And there's an anime coming out and the trailer. All these things, all these factors are building up for a fantastic premiere for the show. And the manga's just going to get more and more popular. So if you're collecting Chainsaw Man, be sure to pick it up as soon as possible. Here we have We Never Learned Volume 17. Kaze Hikaru Volume 29. Sorry. The King's Beast Volume 3. Oh, here's Yona of the Dawn, Volume 31. These are the ones I talked about. Rosie, Sir Vamp, Sayonara, Sachi's Monstrous Appetite. Here we go. Record of the Glass Castle. I assume this is a standalone. This is from Tezuka, Osamu Tezuka. Glass Syndrome manga from Tokyo Pop. Failure Frame, I Became the Strongest and Annihilated Everything with Low-Level Spells, Volume 2. This one's actually really funny. How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? Has a little bit of fan service here and there, but that never hurt anybody. A really fun sports training manga. Tamamo-chan's Fox, Volume 3. I believe this is a reverse isekai, if I'm not mistaken. Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World, Volume 1. I got caught up in A Hero Summons, but the other world was at peace. Skip and Loafer, Volume 1. Here we have Harakuna Receive, Volume 8. Sozo Zombie, Volume 11. Donuts Under a Crescent Moon, Volume 2 is coming out. And this is a fun one, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Volume 1. Now with Pokemon Adventure, the Collector's Edition ending with Volume 10, now we're waiting to see how they're going to collect the other generations. Are they going to do the same thing? Are we going to get hardcover, like oversized editions? We'll have to see. Here's another fun one that I do recommend. This is funny and wholesome and cute. It is Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, Volume 15. Lazy Bum, thank you for joining. I've heard Kaze Hikaru is like Kenshin, but a more historical vibe. Interesting. I'm waiting for part 17, Sapphire Croquet, for JoJo. Yeah, that's gonna go on forever. That's pretty daunting. I'm not in the mood to collect. I mean, I barely have any space left for books, but I want shorter series. I don't want to, like, Haikyuu's 45 books. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll just watch a show. It's the same thing with JoJo. Here we have Call of the Night, Volume 3. Komi Can't Communicate, Volume 14. Here is the penultimate volume of the Pokemon Adventures Collector's Edition that I was just talking about. Here's Volume 9 of that with my boy, Feraligatr. That's my favorite Pokemon. Here we have Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Edition, Volume 14. I believe it's supposed to run up till Volume 18 or 17, something like that. So we're close to the end on that one. A School Frozen in Time, Volume 3. Persona 5, Volume 7. And I'll be honest, I love Persona, but play the games. You'll get the better experience with the game. Here we have more Pokemon. Pokemon Adventures, Black 2 and White 2, Volume 4. Sasaki and Miyano, Volume 3. Mint Chocolate, Volume 3 is coming out. Same with Love of Kill. Lots of Volume 3s this month. Volume 3. ID Invaded, Broken, Volume 2. The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess, Volume 3. Here's another good one. It's been a while, by the way. It's been, like 4 months or so since we had Volume 2, or maybe 5 months, of Blade of the Immortal Deluxe Edition, Volume 3 is coming out, finally. A Sign of Affection, Volume 3. Star Wars Guardians of the Whills manga adaptation. School Frozen in Time was pretty solid. Nice. Does anyone have a definitive date on when Berserk Deluxe is going to be restocked? I'll search for that after I'm done with previews, because I think I saw a date. I'm not too sure. No promises. High Score Girl Volume 7. Radiant Volume 14. You got Daigo the Beast Umehara Fighting Gamers Volume 2. That's interesting. I'm sure it's based on Street Fighter. Bibi and Miyu Volume 2. The Ancient Magus Bride Wizard's Blue Volume 3. Arifureta From Commonplace to World's Strongest Volume 7. Thigh High Reiwa Hanamura Academy Volume 2. A lot of people were excited for this one. It's a very silly premise. Here we have School Zone Girls Manga Volume 2. Super Women in Love, Honey Trap and Rabbit Volume 2. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero Volume 1. This sounds funny. Let me check on that. Slow Life in Another World, I Wish, Volume 1. Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor, Volume 12. Here we have Magical Angel, Creamy Mommy, and the Spoiled Princess. These titles, man. Volume 2. I talked about this on a couple streams ago, right? The Wolf Boy is Mine, Omnibus Volume 1. Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost, Volume 1. Another fan favorite from this year, we got Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, Volume 3. Here we have Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, Volume 16, followed by Golden Kamuy, Volume 23. I believe the series is on its endgame, if I remember correctly. Yeah, unfortunately, but I'm okay with that. It sucks, but that's respecting the mangaka's wishes. Here is Assassin's Creed Blade of Shao Jun. I hope I said that right. Volume 2. Cruella Black, White, and Red. Is this Tokyo Pop? This seems like something Tokyo Pop would do with Disney. I'm not too sure. We're back with another Junji Ito book. The last one that we got was Love Sickness, and that was a while ago. I think that was April. So here we have Censor. I believe Censor came out like a couple years ago in Japan. So it's pretty cool that we're getting something recent. We're also getting Urusei Yatsura, Volume 11, The Reprise of the Spear Hero, Volume 5. I Belong to the Baddest Girl, Volume 1 is coming out. Oh, this is pretty famous. One Piece, Volume 97. Really close to that 100 volume. That's exciting. Usagi Yojimbo, why is that here? The Daily Lives of High School Boys, Volume 7. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I saw the anime last season, and that was a lot of fun. I love that anime. That was a lot of fun. If you can put up with the harassment jokes and the fan service, you're going to be fine. Shaman King Omnibus Volume 4, collecting volumes 10, 11, and 12. Asadora coming out. This was delayed. This was supposed to. No, sorry, my bad. It's on schedule. I'm confusing this with another title. Asadora Volume 3 is coming out. Here we have The Girl with the Sampaku Eyes, Volume 3. Go with the Clouds North by Northwest, Volume 5. I really want to read this. It's from the same mangaka that did Ran in the Grey World. I did a review on that series. I really liked it. Sweat and Soap, Volume 8. Boarding School Juliet, Volume 16. Here's another fan favorite, Saint Young Men Omnibus, Volume 6. These are oversized hardcovers. Blue Period, Volume 4. Gambling Apocalypse Kaiji, Volume 3. So this is finally coming out. The Faraway Paladin Omnibus, Volume 1. Ragna Crimson, Volume 3. Kuma 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 Bear, Volume 5. Pretty cutesy show. The Kingdoms of Ruin, Volume 3. Skeleton Knight in Another World, Volume 7. I believe this is getting an anime, if I remember correctly. Love Me for Who I Am, Volume 4. The Tale of the Outcast, Volume 2 is coming out. Let's see if I can move on to the other page, because I think there's still a couple more books coming out. Yes. Chilling in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers. That is very specific. Reborn as a space mercenary, I woke up piloting the strongest starship. Does a hot elf live next door to you? For scientific reasons, I'm inclined to read this because I like elves, especially in anime and manga. Here is Little Miss P, Volume 3. Kinito Mosaic 11. God, Volume 1. Black Butler, Volume 30. Other Side Picnic. Other Side Picnic, I hear the light novel and the manga are good. I only saw the anime, and it has some really solid ideas. So I'm interested in reading the original to see how it differs from the adaptation. Basically, it's about urban legends and supernatural hijinks as these two girls cross over into like an alternate plane. Think the movie Annihilation that came out based on the book from a couple of years ago. I compared it to that, but more manga anime centric. Here is something that a lot of people will want to pick up. It is Berserk Deluxe Edition Omnibus Volume 8, finally coming out. Those were, I think it was delayed because it was supposed to come out in July, if I remember correctly. We also have a certain scientific railgun, Astral Buddy, Volume 4, along with Land of the Lustrous, Volume 11, The Final Cells at Work, Volume 6, Versus Fighting Story, Volume 1, The King of Fighters, A New Beginning, Volume 6. I did a review on Volume 1. It's fun. If you like King of Fighters, you're going to be right at home. The art's fluid, and it's your favorite characters duking it out. Here we have Failed Princesses, Volume 4. Call to Adventure, Defeating Dungeons with a Skill Board Manga. Peach Boy Riverside, Volume 2 is coming out, which is, they're currently airing anime on it. Pretty interesting. I'm not sure what to make of it yet because I've only watched the first 4 episodes. So yeah. Late Back Camp Volume 10. It's a fun, wholesome series. Speaking of fun and wholesome, this is one of my favorites. Rent a Girlfriend Volume 8 is coming out, along with If Witch, Then Witch. This needs to cross over with Witch Watch from Shonen Jump. Witch Watch, If Witch, Then Witch. Imagine that on a book. What Did You Eat Yesterday, Volume 16. Bakemonogatari, Volume 10. And are these coming out? And yep. Those Not So Sweet Boys, Volume 4. I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss, Volume 1. Here we have Volume 7 of Perfect World, Chasing After Aoi Koshiba, Volume 2. And here we go, Inside Mari, Volume 8 from Oshimi. What's Michael, Fat Cat, Omnibus, Volume 2. Look at this fat cat going to school. Looking really cute. That's going to be fun. I want to read that. So that's it. That's all the stuff coming out. Pretty interesting month. A lot of stuff that I'm itching to get. With title like that, and I haven't heard of what I've been doing with my life. Yeah, I want to check it out. I'm assuming you meant the Elf book. I wish Blade was right. Oh, sorry, right to left like the original, but in this one case, it's not a deal breaker because the author helped the process and they actually rearranged panels rather than lazily mirroring. Yeah, that's true. Definitely. Go with Clouds. Go with the Clouds. Volume 1 was pretty good. Was chill, slice of life vibe until the last few chapters, and some serious stuff happened. Interesting. It seems Kodansha is moving along at a nice pace with Shaman King pace, unlike other companies. Even though I'm not getting it, at least people interested won't be 100 years old when it is finished. Yeah, that's awesome. They haven't announced the sequels in physical. They announced it digitally, but hopefully we'll see the sequels. I do want to read those because I only know Shaman King from the old anime and the current one that's airing. I haven't read the actual manga. So yeah, from all the stuff that's coming out in August, if you're interested in picking something up, here are my top recommendations, top 5 books. Definitely get yourself um, Berserk Deluxe Edition Volume 8. Rent a Girlfriend is a solid series. I would recommend that. Blade of the Immortal. So that's 3. Demon Slayer is a little too easy because it's super popular right now. So get yourself JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. I think you can jump in fine because it's a multi-generational story. Yeah, there's 4 parts before it, but you can read it, no problem. Just as long as you read a brief summary of who's who, you'll be fine. And let's see, one more series here. I'm going to recommend for you guys. It's going to be a little bit out of left field because you're probably thinking, oh, you're going to recommend Chainsaw Man. Not necessarily. I will recommend. Let's go with Sleeping Princess and Demon Castle. It's a fun, wholesome little series about this girl that just wants to sleep. She gets kidnapped by the demon lord of that planet or Earth or whatever, and they have her at ransom in the demon castle, and all she wants is to sleep. And she unwillingly befriends all the demons in the castle by going out at night, escaping her jail because cell because she's looking for good bed sheets, a good pillow. So it's really funny and it's kind of slice of life ish because nothing really gets resolved. It's just more episodic adventures within the castle, and she's just hilarious. So I do recommend it. I really like the show, and the manga is great too. So there you go. Those are my 5 recommendations for the month of August. Did I read this? Komi Can Communicate. Look at that. Look at the eyeballs here for this volume. This guy's got no eyeballs. You can't see her because of the phone. Komi's looking at you, breaking the 4th wall. This guy has Sampaku eyes, I think that's what it's called. And her, I don't know what's happening here. Reminds me of the early odds anime and manga. Let's see. Jesse's Cave, thank you for joining. I'm excited for Censor, the new Junji Ito manga. Definitely. What's the manga equivalent of Batman? I would say maybe like a long-running character. If you're going for long-running legacy character, Maybe Detective Conan, just because of the detective stuff. Sorry, but you could go for a Go Nagai book or Blackjack from Tezuka or something like that, where emblematic characters that have multiple franchise entries. I think. What are some good MR throwback manga like Lady Snowblood and Crying Freeman? I'm out of my element here. I'm so sorry, A3N. It's been a rough week, and my head's not in the game right now. I'm so sorry. If anybody in the chat can help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. If anyone here is interested in getting Quintessential Quintuplets Box Set 1, you might want to pre-order it on Amazon. They have it right now for 35. Right Stuff has it for 57, coming out in September. Yeah, that was coming out in August. And I do have it pre-ordered through Amazon, not gonna lie. And saw that it got it got moved to September 21st or something like that. So that's interesting because it wasn't on Right Stuff for the longest time. But I am excited to check out Quintessential. I remember watching the first season and not digging it, but it's been talked about so heavily on the manga tuber scene or whatever you call it that I want to check it out. I want to see what all the fuss is about with the manga because I keep hearing great things about it and how wonderful and awesome it is. I'm like, yeah, all right. For 35 bucks, you get seven volumes out of the 14. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Any new volume ones lately that I should try? Nothing with more than 2 or 3 volumes. I just got Call of the Night to try, pretty good so far. So any Rex would be awesome. New volume ones lately that I should try. Nothing with more than 2 or 3 volumes. Nothing with more than 2 or 3 volumes. Spirit. It's not new, but I always recommend Spirit Circle. That's one of my all-time favorite manga. Has a little battle shonen mechanics, but it's mostly about star-crossed lovers and reincarnation and stuff like that. Solid series. A lot of cosmology. Is that how you say it? With the cosmos? Whatever. um, let's see. I'm looking at my collection, by the way, because I'm terrible at recommendations. Shoot, shoot. Um, yeah, Olympus is a great standalone read if you like Greek mythology. The Zelda manga is always good. The Twilight Princess is currently sitting at 8 volumes. I think volume 9 comes out in September or something like that. Planets, just 2 volumes, just 2 omnibus editions, and you're good to go. Mermaid Saga from Takahashi. The Asano books, even though my experience with Asano is limited because I've only read Nijigahara Holograph and Goodnight Poon Poon. I haven't read his other stuff. Um, yeah, yeah, that's that's some solid recommendations. I think. I don't know. Maybe you get Planets if you don't own it yet. Thank you, Lazy Bum. A3N, not sure about those exactly, but you might like Parasite, Gantz, Siren, to the Abandoned Sacred Beast. I want to read to the Abandoned Sacred Beast. I didn't really like the anime that much, but it's a cool premise. Haven't Siren. I haven't seen anyone mention or talk about that series in a while. I have Siren. It's my number one shonen. There you go. Drifting Classroom. Yep, have it. Love it. Have you watched the new show that's airing for Madhouse, Sunny Boy? Major drifting classroom vibes. Literally about a classroom that disappears into an alternate dimension, and they're trying to figure out what the hell's happening. And some of the kids, I think there's like 36 people involved, and some of them develop superpowers. And it's sort of like what's this movie? Lord of the Flies mixed with drifting classroom and stuff like that. Really cool. Plus, the animation really feels like an indie series. I was watching it the other day, actually. I think that it's on Hulu. You can watch it there, and they've aired 3 episodes or 2 episodes. Sorry, I watched episode 2 the other day. Let's see. Uh, so yeah, aside from that, I didn't haul anything. By the way, I usually like to talk about that stuff. I made an order. Oh, Mashal. Yeah, Mashal's fun. Check it out on the app and see if you like it. Mars Red One, Mars Red One was slow to start but got interesting. Nice. Um, I made an order from Right Stuff. I believe at the end of June. Um, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I keep having all these wrecks. The few people I've seen talk about Siren say they dropped it, but it was interesting from what I read a while ago. I'm gradually piecing it together. Nice. Do you think Gambling Kaiji Volume 3 will actually come out in August? The series all gets pushed back. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they did recently announce that they reprinted Volume 1 in massive quantities, so it should be getting restocked soon. So maybe Denpa's moving forward and making it happen, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. Um, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh, the haul. I hauled some books. Like I got Doctor Stone and Die Dark and stuff like that from July, and for some reason it still hasn't shipped. And that was like last like June 20 something. I don't know what's up with that. And I made an order a bunch of July books that only recently, like maybe like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, shipped. So I'm excited to get that. A little bittersweet. I'll explain at a later time. Uh, but yeah, excited to get that. Yeah. Yep. 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 Uh, oh, something just fell. What the hell? Gravity working its magic. Something fell, but I have no idea what it was. Oh, I see what it is. Got it. All right. So thank you everybody for joining. Let me remind you that all of these books, when they do come out, a good portion of them you can get for great prices at our wonderful sponsor, and that's of course InStockTrades.com. Your home for collected editions, omnibus, hardcovers, trade paperbacks, manga, all the collected editions that you might need. Of course, if you order $50 or more in said order, you get free shipping, loyalty discounts, tack on an extra 2% to that. And watch out for the deals because right now they have a bunch of Omnis for like 50% off. So you never know when some big book, big release will get discounted. Of course, at the end of every month on the last Monday, we like to, courtesy of InStock Trades, we give out a $50 gift card. So stay tuned for that at the end of August, and you could win. Open to international waters. Everybody can win a $50 gift card from our wonderful sponsor. That's InStockTrades.com. Okay, so I was reading the description here before I wrap up. Sorry, that's a short stream. It's been a rough couple of days. I was reading. What's the name of this? Dang it! What's the name of this? Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero Manga Volume 1. The cover looks really something else. 10 years ago, the hero Max defeated the Demon Lord. In order to regain his power, the Demon Lord went into a deep slumber. But when he awakens, his body is only a chibi version of its fearsome form. Now curious to see what his enemy is up to, the Demon Lord visits Max, only to discover the mighty hero living in a dirty one-room apartment. The Demon Lord decides to move in with Max and help his old enemy become a formidable opponent once more. Let me show you the cover because it's pretty hilarious. Let's see. Share screen here. I don't know what it is. It looks super funny to me. Level one demon lord and one room hero. So I kind of want to check this out. Maybe review it on the channel here, or maybe my channel. I don't know. I'm waiting for Kaiju to complete before I get it. How long is Kaiju supposed to be? Or how long? This week will be crazy for releases on manga, by the way, at least for me. Yeah, I saw that. Lots of Omnis coming out. So Omni Apocalypse August edition. Hope everybody's got their wallets safe and sound because it's gonna take a massive hit. Lots of good stuff coming out. So that is that. Level one Demon Lord and one room hero. I do want to read this. Let me know if you want me to review it because it sounds pretty funny and crazy, and I'll make a video on it on here on Omnibros because we rarely review manga, and I want to review more manga on this channel or mine. And speaking of my channel, you can find me at A Week in Geekdom here on YouTube, where I do videos on anime, manga, comics, and I do some live content as well on the weekends, playing some games, answering questions, hanging out with you, wonderful people. So, unfortunately, that is about it for tonight's stream. I do apologize for the shorter running time, but you know, trying to make the most of it. We'll be back next Sunday for a news show. Monday, we'll be back with previews. And then next Thursday, we'll have a comic discussion video. And then the following week, it'll be a manga discussion video. I'm not too sure. Excuse me. I'm not too sure yet on what exactly, but it's going to be wild and crazy. So yeah, thank you everybody from the bottom of my heart for tuning into the stream, for liking, commenting, and supporting the Omnibus Collectors Network here on YouTube. And yeah, thank you everybody so much. You can find me on my channel, like I just said, and all that stuff. A wonderful thank you to IST for making it happen, for making this awesome channel prosper and grow and all that fun stuff. So thank you to our wonderful sponsor, and of course all you wonderful people, whether you've watched it live and joined me here for a couple minutes, or you watched the broadcast later and commented about your favorite release. So yeah, if you're watching this at a later time, let me know your top book to get in August. Interested in finding out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Catch you all on the next stream, whenever that may be. God bless. Stay safe out there. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Bye, everybody.